What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the St. John's versus Butler college basketball matchup going down Thursday, March 13th, 2025. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, head to Pickdawgz.com. Click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. It's a great time to do so because we have a lot of action lined up this week. The college hoops cards are solid, with this being the midst of Power conference tournament action. We've got great NBA and NHL action on the board as well, so make sure that you jump on board. Remember to use the promo code PICK at checkout for 15% off your purchase. We've also got products for those who make big bets and for those with big bankrolls, those looking for more of a VIP experience, where you're going to get things like late alert plays closer to game time, where we're going to track line movement for you, try to get you the best possible number compared to the closing line. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, text the number on the screen for more information, even if it's just to find out if it's right for you. But let's get to this one between St. John's and Butler. You've got Butler coming into this one 14-18 after a 75-69 win in the last round over the Providence Friars, while St. John's comes into the Big East tournament as the number one seed, the regular season champion, 18-2 in conference play as part of their 27-4 record overall this season. And Butler looked really good in that opening game, and it's just now they go up. They have a tough test here against the St. John's team that just found, sort of their resurgence, under Rick Pitino. And we knew that the St. John's team under Pitino was going to eventually get back to prominence. And it's kind of what Pitino has done wherever he's gone. Maybe there's the one transition year, if there is one, and then all of a sudden, it starts to click. And last year was that transition year. 20-13 was already more wins that Pitino had in the first season than Mike Anderson had in any of his 4 seasons at St. John's the 4 years prior. And then this season, like I said, the next step, 27-4, 18-2 in conference play, back to the peak of the mountain in the Big East. And now it's up to St. John's to sort of build on that. Now, St. John's, right now, if you look at the latest bracketology report, was obviously always going to be a shoo-in for the NCAA tournament. And right now, St. John's is sitting on a 3 line at the latest bracketology projection. So, does this game mean anything to St. John's? I think it does. It's because I think they'd want to improve their line to maybe a 2 if they can go on a substantial run and win the conference. But again, I think they just have to leapfrog too many teams and jump through too many hoops to try to get there. But I think that Butler, even for a team that was 14-18 in the regular season, they still gave St. John's some headaches in the 2 regular season meetings, losing those games by 6 and 8 points respectively. And while St. John's was 27-4 overall, I can't tell you a team that ever went 27-4 that played in, for me, so many close games the way that St. John's did in the regular season. And that's not to say that St. John's struggled against a lot of these teams, and some of the teams that they played were pretty good teams. I mean, teams like Creighton, teams like UConn, Marquette, and that's fine. It's all well and good, but you look at some of the results. A 6-point road win over Butler, like we mentioned. 6-point win over Creighton. The 2-point win at Marquette, 6-point win at home against Marquette, but a 2-point win at home against Providence, laying 13 points. You go back a little bit further. A 5-point win at home over Georgetown, laying 9.5. Xavier took them to overtime, and St. John's won that game by 8 points. Beating Butler in the first meeting, like I said, by 8 points, losing to Creighton on the road by a point. There were a lot of close games for St. John's this season, and the only teams they really blew out of the water were the teams that they should blow out of the water, teams like Seton Hall, DePaul, and those kinds of teams. But I think that Butler could show some pride here and show some guts and some fortitude to at least keep it respectable. I'm not saying that St. John's, just throws this game away, but 12.5 for me seems like a lot given the history between these two teams. I understand it's a back-to-back, for Butler in this matchup, but I think the Bulldogs could keep it within 9-10 points. So I'm going to take a shot on Butler plus the 12.5 in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.